Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of H Talks, comics, films, and combat sports. It's been a little while, my guys and girls, and non-denominational, traditional shrubs. But that was a joke, guys. Don't cry. Don't cry for me, Argentina, like Madonna, with a terrible Eurovision performance. And no, I didn't see it, but I saw some highlights, and it disturbed me. It disturbed me, guys. Let's talk about Detective Pikachu. I finally saw it. Saw it with my stepmama. Can't remember what day. I think it was Tuesday. Guys. Yeah, it was. It was Tuesday this week, the 21st. I'm a bit excited. That's because I went to a dentist and they said don't be drinking as much non-sugar-free, acidic and fizzy carbonated drinks. So instead I've been drinking more teas. And obviously that's got caffeine in. So if I seem a bit hyped up, call me Mojo Rawley, because I'm on the tea. Yeah. Now for real, literally. I was going from like sugar-free drinks. I don't think they've got caffeine. It was Boost, occasionally Red Bull, but I don't think they've got much caffeine in. And now I'm drinking tea. But the thing is, I'm trying to drink decaf teas as well. So I'm mixing it up with a couple of decafs and a couple of caffeine-filled teas. But obviously I don't want my body to be fueled with caffeine. But sorry if I seem a bit overly excited, that's why. Also, I got a new tattoo on my belly yesterday. And that's causing me some, what's the word? Little bit of soreness. You know, next day you get tattoos, you get a bit of soreness. So yeah, let's get this done. So I saw Detective Pikachu. I don't want to give a spoiler-filled review, as I did with Endgame, because I don't know if everyone's seen Detective Pikachu yet. And also because the ending was just too amazing. I really don't want to spoil it, and everyone knows me, like I'm whatever, spoilers or whatever to me, like just, you know what the plot is. But it's different with Infinity War, Infinity Gauntlet. You kind of knew what was gonna happen. You knew the heroes would come back, right? But most of them. But in terms of Pikachu, Detective Pikachu, it's a new thing. Yeah, it's just completely new. First up, some of you guys might be like me, and you're thinking, why is Ryan Reynolds, who's Deadpool, Pikachu? That's what I thought. Do you know what? There is literally an in-world explanation, in story, in universe, whatever you want to call it, explanation for it. Wait till the end of the film, watch it, and it literally tells you why Ryan Reynolds is Detective Pikachu. And I love that, because almost never do you actually get explanation. But they actually explain why Pikachu talks, how he talks to Tim. Tim's the main character. They actually give a really good and convincing explanation, so I like that. So basically, I'm not going to go through the whole film, but it's about a guy called Tim, young lad. He's in a place called, I think it's Rhyme City, either Rhyme City or Rhyme Town. Let's say Rhyme City. Rhyme City is in the Pokemon world. There's references to Kanto, Johto, and the other Pokemon cities. Or I'm trying to think what the better explanation is. I guess kind of like countries or continents. I guess if they were in the reality or the real world, there'd be continents like Kanto and Johto. If you're not a Pokemon fan, you have no clue what I'm on about right now, sorry. But yeah, they basically say, 20 years ago Mewtwo disappeared and got out of captivity from being created by Giovanni and stuff like that. Right at the beginning, this isn't a spoiler because it's right at the beginning, there's a guy, he looks like a Japanese lad with a cap on, and he goes like this with his Pokeball. I'm guessing that's Ash, and he looks probably around 20s now. So obviously they can change continuity however they want. But yeah, no, it's really, really good film. It's a lot about a guy who thinks his dad's gone missing and his dad has gone missing. And there's a lot of twists in it. The antagonist isn't who you think it's going to be. There's an antagonist who basically comes up with everything and you think, oh, okay, it makes a lot of sense. And then you find out later on that what they weren't telling you the complete truth. I'm trying to be quite vague with this, I don't want to spoil it. There's a girl, her name's Lucy in the film. She's kind of like Tim's love interest, but it's not really a love interest. Like, he doesn't try to kiss her or something, but he does say, I'm really attracted to her. They're cute, they have a lot of on-screen chemistry. Pikachu himself and Tim have a lot of on-screen chemistry, which is weird because it's a computer-generated image. But no, Tim, I've never heard of the guy. His name is Justice Smith. I'm going to keep my eye out for him now. He's very, very good. And do you know what, yeah? I like the fact, like, that the dad, like, is actually white, because he's a mixed race kid, Tim, by the way. So his mum's black, his mum died African American, died when he was 11. And like in most of these films, you see like a black dude and a white mum, like they have mixed race kids, but you never see like white dads, and I think that's cool. Like my dad's white, so I'm really cool with that. Like I think it's good to see like white dads and like black mums or Asian mums or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, it's 2019 and stuff. It's just a good view, man. Like I like to see like white dads and white like elderly men, not elderly men, like elderly kind of, you know what I mean, older men get their shine as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. He got his shine, and he was just seen as a good guy as well. Because a lot of stuff in the media right now, like hating white men and hating men in general. Let's be honest. Come on, there's a lot of is what I call anti-male like rhetoric. It's a lot like, you know, Ghostbusters with the 4 women and a sexy male receptionist to a sexy woman receptionist. Do you know what I mean? We'll get into that one day. So I know this is Pokemon talk, so you probably think it's a bit deep, but it's true. But they actually make males like a good force in this film, which is really, really rare in a 2019 film. Like, if you listen to whatever Brie Larson says, geez, like she hates men, don't she? But no, like, it's good to see men in a good light, men of all different ethnicities, including white men. Like, it's really good. I like that. I'm really happy with that. Let's big up all men. Do you know what I mean? We're all brothers out here. Let's all team up and focus on the good things, innit? Otherwise, we'll be the scourge of, like, you know, feminists and stuff like that, and then men will just get pushed down lower and lower. But anyway, a bit of a tangent, but you guys know me. If you watch my videos, I hope you enjoy the tangents. If you don't, let me know, but I'll still carry on because I like doing them. And like I said, I'm not doing these videos for any kind of profitability or anything. I'm just doing it to I don't know, give you guys insight on me, and hopefully there's people out here who are like me, who like, oh yeah, I'm into Pokemon, I'm into the X-Men, I'm into Power Rangers, I'm into MMA, I'm into boxing. Like, you can be into everything. Like, back in the day, there was a neeks and there were nerds and what do you call them, jocks in America, jocks and geeks and all this stuff. But now you can be everything, man. Like, you can be a sporty guy like I was, but also you've got a Deadpool bloody figure right there. You've got pop vinyls behind me, if you can see him right there. Do you know what I mean? You can be a bit of everything, man. That's what I do these videos for. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. Back to Pikachu. Yeah, so Detective Pikachu, Tim and Lucy have a bit of chemistry. Pikachu's so good, man. There's one scene, yeah, as a grown-ass man, you're like, wow, I'm actually a little bit emotional. Like, Pikachu gets a little bit injured and you're like, wow. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's so good what happens there. Right at the end, like, you see some moves. You see Volt Tackle. What else do you see? You see Thunderbolt. There's a little fight with Charizard in like an underground battle, which is a bit like street fighting or something. But it's basically Pokemon secret battles. Because in Rhyme City, you're not supposed to battle. You're supposed to be as one, humans and Pokemon together. I like the fact that Mewtwo's got a decent part of it. A decent amount, man. A lot more than you see in the trailer. I like Mewtwo's input in the film, as if he was a real person. But no, it's very good. Really, really well done, honestly. I don't know what the critics are saying. I don't really look into that kind of stuff sometimes, because at the end of the day, it's my personal view and it's your personal views. If you want to watch the film, go watch the film. It's as good as Endgame in a completely different way. Like, people are like, oh, really? Is it as good as Endgame? Yeah, Endgame's been based on 11, what is it? Is it 11 years? Yeah, about 11 years. So it's a lot of filmmaking. It's a longevity. It's chronological. It makes perfect sense. There's a lot of fan service. A lot of great fighting. This Pokemon film, Detective Pikachu, just came out. Didn't really have much publicity. Well, it's over in England. That's all I can say. I don't know about in America. It came out and it blew my socks off. It knocked my block off and it blew my socks off. Like, honestly, I really recommend it. The CGI I thought was impeccable. I went with my stepmom. She said it was wicked. She's not a huge Pokemon fan by any means. She remembers the games and the Pokemon cards from back in 97, 98. We were all young little babies and little kids. But no, seriously, Detective Pikachu, great film. I haven't got anything bad to say about it. The computer generated images, great. The plot, amazing. The twists, fantastical. And the acting was splendid. Honestly, it's a delightful film. I really, really, really recommend it. Guess what? I've seen it once. I'm going to go see it again. Aladdin comes out very soon, I think this week. I will try and do some reviews of Aladdin and Rocket Man. I might not do Rocket Man because I don't know if the audience on here, from what I've seen, would appreciate that. I'm not even sure if this review will be appreciated, but hey, I liked it a lot. I just wanted you guys to see that. Detective Pikachu. Spoiler free for me, which is very, very, very rare. Review. So yeah, like I said, this channel is going to have film reviews occasionally, and it's going to have my opinions, and like I said, you may agree, you may disagree. We live in a free world, and let's speak and let's say what we believe, and we might not always agree, sometimes we might disagree, but it's good to hear it. I hope you guys agree. It's been me, the H. Cheers guys and girls.